Yo, what up? It's Casper. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about the movie 8 Mile. 8 Mile is a 2002 film. It's rated R and it's 1 hour and 50 minutes. Directed by Curtis Hanson. Finally got 8 Mile off the watch list. Everyone I know has seen this movie. They've all told me that this movie is great and really cool to know why this movie is great. This movie also felt like a fresher breath air. A lot of the movies I've been watching recently have been kind of the same style, especially with sci-fi, the action, or stuff like that in general, but it felt like a fresher breath air because I haven't seen a movie where it's following like a music artist. This movie, we're following Eminem's character, Jimmy. Really enjoy being able to watch movies where giving that feeling of being excited to watch a movie. And this one right here overall gave me that vibe and really enjoyed the storyline. 1992, Detroit, he's going through a lot of stuff that basically no one wants to deal with. The whole family, or his family, is dealing with a lot of depressing things. They're basically like almost homeless, trailer park type of vibe. Really like how a lot of Jimmy's friends knew that Jimmy had this talent. Jimmy knew that he was gifted and had these skills in rapping, but the fact that he's dealing with so much pressure and so much things in life, you could see why his story and this story in general was so strong. Why I give it like an underdog style type of movie. A lot of the characters in here made this movie very complete. Very impressed with the camera direction. The music in this movie for me was phenomenal. Enjoyed listening to every music in this movie, especially the overplayed Notorious B.I.G. songs that I hear literally everywhere I go. Really brought you in a perspective where like a lot of people ain't seeing this talent. Really like the back and forth with the competition that he dealt with. Just adds to how great the writing was. Give a lot of props to Scott Silver who wrote this movie, and give props to him as well for writing the Joker movie, or having some writing credits for the Joker movie and part 2. So this guy absolutely really knew how to make these characters reach to the audience, and really gotta applaud the actors for being able to execute the script in general. A lot of the stuff that I'm watching could relate to my boys while I'm growing up, and seeing what they're doing in this movie and comparing to what I've seen in my life. And very hilarious that a lot of my boys were actually quoting this movie. Glad that while watching it I had laughed in this movie. Before watching it, seeing that it's a little bit about to touch the 2-hour mark, really glad that this movie didn't have to reach that. Felt like a very full complete movie, especially with the storytelling, the characters, and just the overall direction of this movie. I think it was not too much and not too little, especially seeing with Jimmy's character. We're already getting the obvious. He's the underdog, gonna go through these battles and end up chasing and conquering these dreams. But really glad that the movie didn't take it to too much fantasy. And with Eminem, really do believe that this movie was kind of based on his life. He claims it's not, but you can see it in his acting. A lot of emotion straight into that vibe and those scenarios. His situations in this movie, you can definitely see that he relates to it. Did give it like a day-to-day feel, especially an everyday life struggle that his character deals with. Showed a lot of concrete stuff to show that this guy is not only a good rapper, but he's dealing with a lot of stuff that people could relate to. Surprisingly, Eminem in an acting role was natural to me in this movie. Obviously he's playing a rapper, literally himself. Besides him playing himself, I think Eminem did a good job in front of the camera. This was just a super easy role for Eminem, to be honest. Him being a rapper in real life and going to music videos, you're already doing an acting performance for those type of things. So this right here, I'm not surprised that it was a good job, but I'm also surprised that he did a good job, because not too many rappers that could really go into acting. This one right here was like a safe, natural, good performance from Eminem. Costume design for his character was very good, very simple, really represented his character. His friends represented his character as well. Do like how Eminem wrote the song Lose Yourself for this movie. I do like the build up, how they used it in this movie. To be honest, that song is hella overplayed. Eminem dealing with the rap battles, which I thought were pretty good and very exciting. I thought the rap battles really put you in that scenario. The writing for the rap battles, the bars in those scenarios did not seem cheesy. Very intense moments. You could see how grimy and underground that style felt. Omar Benson Miller, who plays Soul, he was a standout. I really enjoyed his lines. The character Cheddar Bob, he was pretty funny. The character Future, thought he was a good addition. So a lot of characters in here, exactly what you would see from a rapper. A lot of random friends. Very good job in the casting. And even with the haters on the other side, even though the character Wink was Eminem's homie in this movie, he was still kind of like a hater. I thought those characters, great casting for them, good acting for them as well. And Anthony Mackie in this movie who plays Papa Doc. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of his first movie roles. This dude went from this movie to becoming like a crazy global superstar as well in the acting game. It wasn't a corny thing to see, especially him kind of being like the final boss, but I thought he nailed the performance, and you know, the script writing helped him out. He's a good actor, so good job with that. You do see Exhibit in this movie, a little cameo in here, so I thought that was really cool to see. Kim Basinger, who plays Stephanie, I think she nailed it on point. Brittany Murphy, who plays Alex, and that girl that ends up hooking up with Eminem, I thought her acting was pretty good. The scenarios that they have together, Eminem and her, it wasn't the main focus, and you could see obviously with Eminem's character Jimmy going through so much in life, that scenario made a lot of sense. This movie did get nominated for an Oscar for the song Lose Yourself. Got nominated for Best Music, ended up winning, and that's the only thing it won. In my opinion, this movie is really great. There's nothing crazy where I'm like, this movie outbeats every style movie like this, but I do feel like the way they put this movie together in all aspects, I really felt like they did a really good job. After my watching the movie 8 Mile out of 10, I'm gonna have to give this movie a 10 out of 10. That's my movie review for the movie 8 Mile. Shout out to you guys for tuning into the video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, y'all.